Hello and welcome. This is Rob Chisholm at Free Flight Brighton. This is a tandem flight I'm doing at high and over. I had two tandem flights to do this day. I had a nice little flight which I'm going to leave you with in a moment and come back to you.
Yo dudes, it's Rob here, Rob Chisholm at Free Flight at high and over. Forward launch into thermal. Climb rate slow, but it's nice. Where shall I head to? Shall I go to Beachy Head? New Haven's behind me. Seven Sisters down there. We could go over to the lake actually, but oh no, I've got three tandem flights waiting for me down there. Maybe I'll fly a little longer and then I'll go and do my tandems. Nice up here. Nobody here at all but myself. Brilliant.
So, welcome back. This is Dean Bird. He's flying a Mental 2 and that's me there. And we're at Firle in the week and we had not a bad day. It was quite thermic. Cornfields were producing some nice thermals. They're just starting to harvest these cornfields, but the thermal activity, if you wish to do so, is push out from the ridge, catching thermals over the cornfield. You have to be aware, you can't just land in a cornfield because you're going to upset everybody. So make ample room for flights when you're flying away from the ridge, so you have a suitable area to land. My choice really was to fly down the other end, so I called Dean on the radio. If we fly at the other end, we'll have more space to fly, we won't have to deal with any close proximity from other pilots, and down here there's just the two of us, so we made use of this. And you can push out the front. There are a lot of cornfields which you can see in the video, and it does restrict your landing. You can't literally just say, oh whoops, I fell out of that thermal land in the farmer's cornfield, but you can see from the video we're away from the ridge, catching thermals and climbing together. So the idea being, I don't really want to fly over the back down towards New Haven. It's a short journey, and you'll see it's just there, that blue line in the distance, that's, you could say, is New Haven. So I much prefer to go along the ridge, catching thermals as far as I can, get around the corner, and if it's suitable then carry on towards Brighton. I wouldn't suggest landing on Brighton Beach in a northeast wind. You'll be landing in turbulent air because you'll be in the rotor, and you may have to contend with things like you can't glide into the beach if you go beyond the sea. Now, what actually would happen if you got that far, you could possibly then head off towards Devil's Dyke. For Dean and I, we just fly around the ridge for a couple of hours or so, catching thermals until about 20 to 12 when the thermals were too strong. Sea breeze was trying to come in and we decided to land. But we both had a nice time away from other pilots. I'll leave you with Dean Bird's track record coming up. This is the GPS of his flight, and we've got a week of unsettled weather ahead, and hopefully we'll be back on before the end of September for some more flying.